When the Sahara Desert is mentioned, most people instantly picture an endless ocean of golden sand, towering dunes sculpted by the wind, and a scorching sun that makes life almost impossible. Spanning 9.2 million square kilometers, it is the largest hot desert on the planet. An environment so harsh that half of it receives less than 20 millimeters of rainfall each year. But this dry, unforgiving landscape hides a stunning secret. The Sahara was once green, alive, and full of water and life. Thousands of years ago, the Sahara looked nothing like it does today. It was a lush, thriving region filled with rivers, lakes, and vast grasslands. It hosted flourishing human communities and large animals roaming freely across the land. This remarkable era is known as the African Humid Period, a golden age that transformed the desert into an enormous green oasis. But how did this transformation happen? Why did that fertile world disappear? And could it ever return? To answer these questions, we must travel back in time, to the cosmic rhythm that shapes Earth's climate. The key to the Green Sahara. The major climate shifts that reshaped the Sahara didn't begin on Earth. They began in space. The planet's precise and complex motion around the sun controls long-term climate patterns. Earth doesn't follow a fixed path. It tilts, wobbles, and shifts in cycles known as Milankovitch Cycles, named after the Serbian scientist Milutin Milankovitch. These cycles are the driving force behind ice ages, warm periods, and the greening of the Sahara. Milankovitch cycles are made of three main movements. Eccentricity. Earth's orbit changes from nearly circular to more elliptical in a cycle of about 100,000 years. Axial tilt. Earth's tilt shifts between 22.1 degrees and 24.5 degrees every 41,000 years, changing the intensity of seasons. Precession. Earth's axis slowly wobbles like a spinning top, in a cycle lasting about 26,000 years, affecting the timing of the seasons. Around 12,000 years ago, these cycles aligned to increase summer sunlight in the northern hemisphere. This heated the land in North Africa and strengthened the African summer monsoon. Moist winds from the Atlantic and Indian Oceans brought massive amounts of rainfall to the Sahara. Seasonal rains turned into continuous rainfall. Soon, life returned to the once dry land. The Golden Age, when the Sahara was green. With abundant water, the Sahara gradually transformed into a completely different landscape. Grassland stretched across vast distances. Acacia trees flourished. Wetlands and freshwater lakes appeared everywhere. Rivers flowed for hundreds of kilometers. In 2015, radar images revealed a massive ancient river system buried beneath the sand. The Tamanrasset River, extending for more than 500 kilometers. Lakes during this period were so large they resembled inland seas. The greatest of them was Megachad, which at its peak covered more than 350,000 square kilometers. In this rich environment, a wide range of megafauna thrived. Hippopotamuses and crocodiles swam through rivers and lakes. Giraffes, elephants, and rhinoceroses roamed the vast savannas. Bird life and grazing species flourished in ecosystems as vibrant as modern East Africa. The Sahara during this time was a fully developed, diverse ecosystem, comparable to the Serengeti of Tanzania today. Lost civilizations of the Sahara. This lush environment attracted human groups, hunters, gatherers, and herders, who left behind extraordinary traces of their existence. Archaeologists have discovered thousands of ancient sites and rock carvings telling the story of lost Saharan civilizations. One of the most remarkable was the Kiphian culture, 10,000 to 8,000 BC. The Kiphians were tall, skilled hunters who left behind sophisticated stone tools. After a short drought, the Tenarian culture appeared around 7000 BC, relying on cattle herding and fishing. But the most striking evidence comes from rock art, especially in areas like Libya's Caucasus Mountains and Algeria's Tassili Najjar. These paintings vividly depict hunters chasing giraffes and elephants, herders guiding long-horned cattle. Everyday life scenes, aquatic animals like hippos and crocodiles. These images are clear proof that the Sahara was once overflowing with water, wildlife, and human life. They are windows into a forgotten world, a world where the Sahara was the beating heart of Africa, the return of the sands, the end of the green era. But this green paradise didn't last forever. The same Milankovitch cycles that brought rain eventually took it away. Around 5000 BC, Earth's orbit changed again. Summer sunlight in the northern hemisphere decreased. The land cooled. Monsoon winds weakened. Rainfall began to decline. Then desertification began, rapidly and destructively. A deadly feedback loop formed. Plants died. Bare soil reflected more sunlight. Temperatures rose. Air became drier. More plants died. Within a few centuries, grasslands vanished, lakes dried up, and rivers disappeared. By 3000 BC, the Sahara had taken on the arid form we know today. This dramatic shift forced human populations to migrate in search of permanent water sources. Many moved toward the Nile Valley, the Mediterranean coast, the Sahel region to the south. Some scientists believe these migrations were crucial in the rise of ancient Egyptian civilization. The future, between cosmic cycles and human efforts. The Sahara's past is governed by astronomical cycles, and calculations show that the next humid period will begin in roughly 15,000 years. When Earth's orbit shifts again, monsoon rains will strengthen, and the Sahara may turn green once more. Until then, humans are working on smaller-scale initiatives to slow desertification. The most famous is the Great Green Wall Initiative, launched by the African Union in 2007. Its goal is to restore 100 million hectares of degraded land in the Sahel by 2030 through tree planting and sustainable agriculture. Although the initiative faces challenges such as political instability and limited funding, millions of hectares have already been restored. But these efforts, while vital, operate on a human scale. They cannot control the long-term transformation of the Sahara, a process driven by massive cosmic forces. The Sahara story is a powerful reminder that Earth's climate is dynamic and ever-changing. The shift between desert and green paradise isn't a rare event. It's a recurring cycle, proven by geological, climatic, and artistic evidence. Projects like the Great Green Wall are crucial for addressing today's challenges, but they are small compared to the immense cycles shaping Earth. The return of the Green Sahara is not a question of if, it is only a matter of when. And when that moment comes, thousands of years from now, it will be the result of our planet's natural orbital rhythm, not human intervention. The Sahara teaches us one timeless truth. Earth is always changing, and the landscapes we see today are only snapshots in a vast, ongoing story.